Hello, sixth graders. I hope your day is going well. Today I've got a little math lesson for you. It comes from lesson 87. So if you have your books, I'd like you to turn them to page 204. And I'd like to go over the subject of the area of a triangle, or the formula for finding the area of a triangle. So open your books to page 204. We're going to go over that together. While you're turning your books to page 204, just want to remind you, we've talked about how to find the area of some math type figures, geometric figures, things such as rectangles, squares, and there are many other figures that you will need to find the surface area of. And a triangle is one, and there's a formula that you're going to need to learn and remember so that you can always find the area of a triangle. Remember, when you express your answer for the area of anything, you always want to put it in square units, whether you're talking about inches or centimeters or millimeters. You always want to put it in square units. So hopefully by now you have found page 204 of your math book. Let's look at it together. The subject is, or the title is, Area of a Triangle. Notice they have three pictures of some figures, some parallelograms. Notice the lines are parallel. The sides are parallel to each other. The top and bottom lines are parallel to each other. So those are parallelograms. Let's begin reading. It says, notice that the area of any triangle is half the area of a parallelogram. We have seen that the area of a parallelogram can be found by multiplying the base times the height. They put it in parentheses there. A, meaning area, equals base times height. And so that would be, we could find the area of a rectangle by multiplying the base times the height. And then the answer would be in square units. Reading on, says, so the area of a triangle can be determined by finding half of the area of the parallelogram of which it is a part. Notice that those three pictures there, those parallelograms were cut in half, and we could pretty much determine whatever the area was, half of it, the two triangles make up the two halves of it. That would be half of the area of the whole parallelogram. Going on, it is not necessary to draw the parallelogram each time. Multiplying the base of the triangle by the height of the triangle gives the area of the parallelogram. Dividing that amount by 2 gives the area of the triangle. The formula for finding the area of a triangle is A equals 1/2 the base times the height. Now that formula right there, I want you to remember. You will see that in the years to come. That's the formula for finding the area of a triangle, 1/2 the base times the height, which may also be written as A equals base times the height under 2. That's just another way of saying the same thing. But remember that formula. Area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. They give an example 87.1. Find the area of the triangle. And notice in the diagram, notice that the base is 8 centimeters. But now, note this, you need to remember this. The height is not the 4, the height is not um, the 5, okay? Um, Notice they have a dotted line there. That would represent the height of the triangle. Okay, it says find well, they do tell you that the height is the 4 centimeters. That's what they're referring to, not that left-hand side of the triangle. Okay, so let's read the solution. It says the area of a triangle is half the product of the base and the height. The height must be perpendicular to the base. So notice in that diagram, that dotted line is the height. And they're telling us that that dotted line is 4 centimeters. The height in this case is 4 centimeters. Half the product of 8 centimeters and 4 centimeters is, and they put it right into the formula there, 8 times 4 divided by 2, of course, would come to 16 square inches. Um, if we multiply 8 times 4, of course, we have 32, and then we divide that by 2. That's where we get the 16 square centimeters. Let's look at example 87.2. It says find the area of the triangle. All the information they give this time, we see the base is 4 meters, but in this particular case, because it is a right triangle, not like the triangle in example 1, you see the difference between this right triangle and the triangle that you see in example 1. The 3 meters is the height. It's also one side, but do you see the difference? Um, anyway, if we're going to do the solution, then we find the area by multiplying the base and the height, then dividing by 2. And by doing that, you can see the example. Area equals 3 times 4 divided by 2. The result would be 3 times 4 would be 12. 12 divided by 2 would be 6. Our answer would be 6 square meters. Hopefully, you can remember that formula. The area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. You'll be seeing that formula again and again in the future, so you want to remember it. That's all I've got for you. Have a great day. Hopefully, you're treating everybody nice around you. Please be nice. Have a great day. Bye now.